Visions of the Universe. A set of 8 beautiful stamps released by the Royal Mail earlier this year. I bought this presentation pack as the subject matter resonates with my own interest in space, the celestial heavens, and one of the only 2 questions that we as humans ask: are we alone in the universe? The other question being, what happens when we die? Right, let me take this presentation pack out of its sleeve and then we can have a better look at these stamps. There we go. We'll open up the folded card in a sec, but first let's take a look at each of the stamps in a bit more detail. Starting with this second class stamp of the Cat's Eye Nebula, composed of dust and gas. What a beautiful image this is. I can relate to that more than some of the artwork in the Tate Modern. The Cat's Eye was formed about 1,000 years ago when a hot, bright central star expelled its outer envelope. It's also sometimes called the Sunflower Nebula or the Snail Nebula, and was discovered by astronomer William Herschel, who, just as a side note, was the person who discovered the planet Uranus. The next stamp, also a second class one, is that of one of the moons of Saturn, called Enceladus. Enceladus is mostly covered by fresh clean ice, making it one of the most reflective bodies in the solar system. As we can see, the lettering on this stamp reads, Enceladus has geysers of water, ice and vapour. So moving on to the next one, this first class stamp is that of a pulsar. It says, pulsars are rapidly rotating neutron stars. Well, yes they are. They also emit beams of electromagnetic radiation out of its poles, which can only be seen when the beam of light is pointing towards Earth, which is responsible for the pulsed appearance of emission. Black holes are on offer next on this other first class stamp, and what a good looking stamp this is. It says that black holes are super dense regions of space. Well, they are. They're also so dense that not even light can escape from them. Okay, this £1.55 stamp shows the planet Jupiter and its aurora. Jupiter's auroras are the strongest in the solar system, and this particular curtain of gas is wrapped around Jupiter's north pole like a lasso. Another £1.55 stamp this time, showing gravitational lensing. It says, gravitational lensing occurs when gravity bends light. And as you can see, the light is bending around that central star in the picture there. The first £1.60 stamp is next, showing us the comet 67P. And as we can see, it says 67P is a comet made of rock, ice and dust. Okay, think of a comet as a dirty snowball. When it gets close to a sun, it warms up and begins to release gases. This is the tail part of a comet we can see at night and sometimes during the day. Finally, we're looking at the last £1.60 stamp. The image is that of Cygnus A radio galaxy, 600 million light years away from Earth. And as the stamp says, Cygnus A Galaxy is a powerful source of radio waves. Okay, I've opened up the card as best I can. Hopefully you're able to see the writing there. Just pause the video if you're interested in reading any of that. That's the problem with these fold out cards. It's quite hard to get all of it in one shot, but I'll do my best. This is the central section here now, going on about black holes and pulsars. Again, pause the video if you want to read about that. Okay, flipping the card over onto the back here, it gives you the information about the Cat's Eye Nebula, the geysers on Enceladus and Jupiter's auroras. And finally, on the bottom section here, you've got the information about gravitational lensing, comet 67P and the Cygnus A Galaxy. Well, that's it for this tour around the universe. I hope you found this interesting and enjoyed looking at the stamps. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Look out for the next video, and until then, live long and prosper, my friends.